Hey guys, welcome back to Bradley Party of Six. If it's your first time watching, hello, my name is Camelia. I live with myself, my husband, and our 4 children. So we have a very, very large family and we do a lot of laundry around here. So I thought I would bring you guys our 2022 family of 6 laundry routine. Now, on top of us doing a lot of laundry, with that comes a lot of beating to the laundry room and our appliances and things like that. So we're also going to tidy up this laundry room as well in this video. And I'm going to show you some hacks, just how we wash our clothes, what products we use, stuff like that. So if you like videos like this, make sure you give this a thumbs up and let us know down below what else you would like to see. We are definitely on a mission to declutter and clean and organize our entire house. So let us know if you like these videos. So the first thing first, we gather up all the clothes and get started. Normally I would start with bedding if it were time to wash the sheets and the covers, but I had just done that a couple days before, so this was strictly clothes. This was an all day fun event and I mean, it is what it is, right? Like I said, I have 4 children. I do have a 14-year-old. He washes and dries and folds his own clothes. So as the kids get older, I'm hoping this task is a little less daunting and a little less time consuming on me. I think children should have chores, and so at 14 I think you're old enough to wash and dry your own clothes. He's been doing that for a few years. So with him out of the picture, that leaves 3 other children. We have a child who is 20 months, so he's almost 2. I cannot believe it. We have a daughter who will be 8 years old this month in January, and then we have another daughter who will be 7 years old in February. So our kids are getting older, but still not old enough to wash their own clothes, so that leaves me and my husband to do the laundry. So here I am, just taking the clothes that was already in the dryer, taking it out of the dryer, cleaning the lint trap. Do not forget to clean your lint trap after every single drying cycle, you guys. It really helps the clothes dry faster, and then you use less energy, your bills are lower, etc., etc. Now for mine and my husband's clothes, I like to separate them by whites and everything else. I only put whites with whites, nothing else. I don't put light grays, I don't put light color clothing, only whites, and then everything else goes in another load. So when I'm washing our clothes, one thing I like to do, we have a lot of gym clothes because we go to the gym a lot, plus there was some bedding in this load. Anytime we're doing gym clothes or bedding, I like to put vinegar inside of the fabric softener slot, and that helps to deodorize the clothes. It's something that I learned last year, and oh my God, it works so well. These are the current, what are they, laundry pods that we use, and I just pop one of those in there. Unless I have a load that is just completely dirty, then I'll use 2 of them. And look at my washer, y'all. I'm so embarrassed. We're gonna clean this, I promise. But when I'm doing one of our loads, I always put it on a medium load, cold cycle, and I put it on normal soil. And then this one, like I said, had bedding in it, so I'm also going to move it to the bedding slot, and then we're just going to start the load. The clothes that I hate putting away the most by far is my daughter's clothes. So they're very close in age and very close in size. They do have their own separate laundry baskets now, so it's easier to know whose is whose, but sometimes the clothes get intermingled with each other. Then I have to play the guessing game and figure out whose is whose. Shit, look who it is. Gee, good morning.
Baby, you are everywhere. I wish that you were here.
All right, so normally I would make the girls put their own clothes away in their drawers. They can do a little something, you know. But this day they were at school and I wasn't just going to let them sit on my bed, so I would put them away for them. Usually when I do an entire day's worth of laundry, that's when I do it, is when they're at school and I can really just hammer things out and get things done. So I'm just putting their clothes away here. I really need to go through their drawers again and kind of clear them out, but this is where we are for now. And now we're on to the next load.
Forget about the past. Baby, we can make it last. It's better when it's me and you, no matter what I do. Baby, we can make it last. It's better when it's me and you, no matter what I do. Baby, we can make it last. It's better when it's me and you know it's true. Baby, we can make it last. It's better when it's me and you, no matter what I do. Baby, we can make it last. It's better when it's me and you know it's true. I know that feeling. We say goodbye until it hurts. I know that feeling. Stormy skies and fireworks. Yeah. But I'm not afraid to be alone. New beginnings. I'm not afraid to overcome every feeling that I have. So take me in your arms. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause nothing can really hurt us unless we let it grow. Forget about the past. Baby, we can make it last. It's better when it's me and you, no matter what I do. 'Cause nothing can really hurt us.
All right, so the next load that we're gonna tackle are the whites. Like I said, I only put whites in this load. I do have some bedding in here, and if it's white or off-white, it can go in this load. Other than that, I don't put anything else with the whites because I don't. Now, I mean, that has a little red in it, but you get my drift, okay? So I like my whites to be very bright. So I feel like the liquid detergent does better with my whites. So we use this detergent. It's called Extra. We get it at Dollar General. It's pretty inexpensive. I try to get the one with OxyClean and stain fighters. And then I also use this Oxy multi-purpose cleaner as well. I also get this from Dollar General. It's just the generic one, but obviously you can use the real one if you so choose. I take a scoop of that. I add it in with the whites. I add in the detergent, of course. And then I also added in the vinegar to this one just because one of the girls' sheets were in the load. So I wanted the detergent to go in, the vinegar to go in there to deodorize as well. So I did do that, and this is how I wash my whites. It keeps them very bright for me. I think the biggest thing is to make sure that you are actually separating out your whites. I know some people don't do it, but I find that I get the brightest whites when I separate them out and I don't put any other color of laundry in there, like no other color. So when I'm embarking on these all-day laundry journeys, something that I like to do is to try to put away the load of clothes that I take out the dryer. I try to put that away before the next load of clothes comes out the dryer. So almost erase the machines type game for myself. And this just helps to make sure that I'm not sitting at the end of the day with 10 baskets of clothes in my bedroom that needs to be folded and put away. If I do one at a time, it's definitely less of a task and less time consuming than if I wait and do them all together. Doing one load, excuse my sweaty crotch, y'all. I went to work out during one of these, but doing one load at a time takes about 10 minutes, if that, depending on the size of the load, versus me having to do 10 loads, which will take me over an hour, and then I'm just really not going to want to do it. So try to put the clothes away before the next load comes out, so you're never in that situation. And you guys, there's tape all over the walls and in the laundry room because we are in the middle of painting right now, which you can probably tell, but we're in the middle of painting some of the rooms upstairs, so just FYI. Okay, so this load is MJ's clothes, right? So I just take 2 of the laundry pods and I place it into his load. And the reason I do 2 in his is just to make sure that everything is clean, and I'm using the vinegar again so it can be deodorized because he's a baby. So he gets pee on some of his clothes, or he may like poop through his diaper. And I just want to make sure that everything is super clean. And then he never has a full load. So I will add in some of the colored clothes from if I have leftovers from one of the girls' loads or one of the loads that I put in for myself and my husband. I do go ahead and pop some more clothes in there, so it makes it worth it to use 2 pods because I just want to have a full load to put in. There's no reason to waste product or waste water with a half a load. So here we are, just folding. Once again, the night has fallen. We're still going. This is still the same day. And this is how these days go sometimes. But when you let the laundry pile up, this is what happens. Now, sometimes what I do like to try to do at least is to try to do 1 load a day or 1 load every other day, so I don't have to spend a full day doing laundry. But sometimes that's just not possible, and this is where we end up. And I just put on my big girl panties and get it done. So now here we are at the end of the day. All the laundry is done, and you guys can see where we started painting and didn't finish. But it's time to clean out the machines as well as clean out the laundry room. I have not cleaned out these machines in such a long time, and I haven't cleaned the laundry room in such a long time. So this was definitely necessary, and it needed to be done. The clothes? Yeah. Yay. Don't do that. Yeah. No. So I'm grabbing the last load of clothes out before I get started cleaning the laundry room. And then I'm going to start to gather all this trash in our sink. We just had all the stuff from the painting that we did. We just kind of left it in the sink, and we probably shouldn't have done that. So I'm just gathering all that stuff, throwing it out, and gonna get ready to clean the washing machine. So some people ask, why do you need to clean the washing machine? When your machines are not cleaned and when they are dirty, they can hold odors and they just won't get your clothes as clean, because you know, you wouldn't clean dishes in a dirty sink. You just wouldn't do that. So it's the same with the washing machine. The clothes have odors, the clothes have dirt and grime and everything on them, and you just want to make sure that your machine machine is not holding any of that in, so you can get the best possible wash or dry when you clean it out. So I'm just using some wipes and I'm wiping down the machines because they were extremely dusty and dirty, and then I'm going to start on the inside. I'm using this Mr. Clean antibacterial to clean out the inside. I just sprayed a little bit on the inside. I'm taking some vinegar and pouring it in there, and then I'm also going to use some borax. And this is a detergent booster, but you can also use it to clean other surfaces of your home. And I'm just taking a hot wet rag and I'm just wiping down as much of the inside of the machine as I can get to, wiping around the surfaces. And then I'm going to go ahead and start the machine, and my machine has a self-cleaning option, so I'm going to make sure that the load is on hot. I'm going to put the water on high, and we're going to turn it to that self-cleaning option and let the machine run. Then of course you can't leave out the dryer, so I'm just going to wipe out the dryer. I'm going to wipe the door, the outside, the inside, and I'm just going to wipe it with that Mr. Clean, and I put a little bit of vinegar on there as well, and I just want to clean that out. I don't usually run that, but I just clean it out. I am going to rinse out that lint trap, so I'm just taking it to the sink and I'm going to rinse it out. I put a little vinegar on there, and you just want to make sure that everything is nice and clean, especially after an entire day full of laundry. I think it's necessary to make sure that your spaces are clean, and I just wanted the laundry room to smell good and smell fresh. So this is really it, you guys. This is what I do. I would say this probably happens once a month because I don't keep up with the laundry. So I do this full day of cleaning, not cleaning the laundry room, but a full day of laundry. I do probably once a month, and that's that. If you guys have any laundry tips for all of us, leave them down below. And again, if you like videos like this, if you have not subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Give this video a thumbs up. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and we'll talk to you in the next video. If you also want to see us declutter another area of our home, let me know that down below as well, and we can get on that. Thanks guys. Bye. Happy cleaning.